morning, guys. Hey, heading out to do another lesson. Haven't done as many lessons lately. Have been working on the website and a lot of other things, but we're going to get kicked back into those, doing lessons a little bit more often now. So if you're looking for a lesson, this one I'm traveling a pretty good bit to go do. I will travel. So just hit me up in the comments or go to the thegarminguru@gmail.com and send me an email. You can hit me up in the comments here. You can also hit me up in Facebook Messenger. You can hit me up anywhere. You can go to my website, thegarminguru.com, and you can contact me through there. There's a contact form at the bottom of there. So many ways to do it. I'm actually going to try to add a tab where you can click on it, where you can make it a little bit easier to get a hold of me for lessons, because I love doing these lessons, but I've been doing the other stuff so much that I haven't had the time to do the lessons. So we're going to try to get these lessons back going again. Just hit me up. There is no standard price for the lessons, and I say that because the travel, half a days. Some people want 2 hours. 2 hours is pretty much my standard deal there, but some people want, more. They want a half a day. Some people want more than just Livescope. Some people want the side view, the down views, the Livescope, the mapping. They want it all. And so what we tend to do is we base it on the customer's needs and how much they know about their system and things like that. So it's not just a standard class. It's not just standard set. There are so many ways we can do it and customize it. But I will say this: it's not a guide trip. I'm not going to go out there and we will go out there and catch some fish. We've done that a few times and I've had some guys catch some 8-pounders. I've had some guys, we go through some areas and then turn around and catch, big old crappie out of them. We've had some guys come back the next day to the areas we've Livescoped and catch some giant bass. I've got some pictures of those. So many things, so many. We've had successful trips, but it's not a guide trip. That just kind of ends up being, kind of a byproduct of it. You want to see your bait going down. If you're a crappie guy, bass guy, you want to learn how to find the structures and things like that, structure and cover. And there's so many things that we do with it. So, guys, if you're looking for a lesson, within reason, I will travel to meet you. And I've even went to Table Rock Lake where I've got together and got 6 or 7 guys together, and we've done a 2-day just lesson after lesson after lesson after lesson, getting on it. So there's a lot of things. The good thing about the lessons is it's not just a lesson where we do it and it's over. You pretty much have that access to me after the lesson. That way, if you forget something or you need a little bit more help or a lot of other things, you can do those type of deals. And so you're able to get in contact with me, and we'll find the best settings for your system based on what you got. We'll try to make sure everything's set up the best it can actually be for you and your setup. I can always offer my personal preferences, but we got to do what's best for you and your financial situation and your setup, because everybody can't get a 12-inch unit. Some people have 9-inch units. So what we try to do is find the best for them. And everybody can't have lithium batteries. Some people have to do it off their cranking battery, and that's okay. Although I suggest getting a dedicated power source, it's not always possible for everybody. And I'm not going to sit there and criticize a guy or criticize someone for not being able to do that. Hey, some people work hard just to be able to afford the Livescope, and I get it and I understand that, and we'll work around that. We'll get the best that they can get. But guys, I like doing these little small ones. The little small ones kind of letting you know what I'm doing. These are kind of fun, kind of letting you in on a little bit of my daily routine and things like that. Don't forget to head over to the website. There's a lot of other things. We got a lot of big news we're working on, some big stuff. It's a little too early to let you in on it. We're still working on the rods, trying to get the right makeup and try to get the right, where we can get them out at a price point that's good for y'all. I mean, I'm not going to release a $250 rod, because who's going to buy a $250 rod? I mean, that's stupid. And I would expect you to. So I'm trying to get those rods out at the right price. We will eventually get there. crappie rods first. I don't really know about that. Got some things working with a few people. I'm not going to say anything yet. We're actually working on, I want to give that away, but I'm not going to hold that in. But go out there and check out the new A-Rig kit. I sold one of those, and actually, you know what I did? I even threw in a Smash Tech A-Rig just because, just threw it in there because it was the first person to ever order the 5 hand-poured swim baits for an A-Rig. So I made us 5, which 4 of them are just normal, ordinary hand pours. He ordered it in the ice color, which is a beautiful color. It's clear with the reflective, holographic reflective glitter in it. And I put the color change pigment on the outside so it looks beautiful, and then I make the one with the eyes, the shed dot, and everything. So that's the one that goes for your center one. And so what I did was he was the first one to ever order one, so I threw in an A-Rig from Smash Tech. How cool is that? Just a little something extra for him. He even bought a Livescope hat, which is really awesome. I love those Livescope hats. So I was saying I had one in the back, but I don't. So that was really cool. So guys, go check it out. Order some swim baits up. It's beginning to be A-Rig season. Not too long after that, it's going to be. Not too long after that, we're going to have the your big swim bait season's coming in. I mean, it's finna hit off. I know it's cold right now, but it ain't very far. I mean, you get 6 or 7 warm days in a row, and you'll have a day like I had the other day where I was catching them in 3 foot of water. It just happened. Then I went back yesterday and to the same lake after the front. 0. A big fat 0. Fished for about 5 or 6 hours and we didn't get a bite. It's just the same lake. Nothing. And tried all kinds of stuff. Different depths, different baits, we tried everything. We didn't get a bite. And one last thing. Go check out the Hunt and Fish Club app. It's awesome. I'm going to put that in the description. I'm going to put the Apple and the Google Play Store app in the description. That way you can check it out. Get on there. Start making posts. Start checking out all the features. And we're going to update it. We're going to make it better. I want to make this the biggest, best app. And it's a Christian-based app. That's important to me. It's important to what I do. Because I believe if we don't put God first, trust me, if you don't put God first, He will let you know that whatever you're putting first, my mother-in-law told me this, whatever you're putting first, God will affect that. So you need to put Him first. And that is the most important thing I can tell you every single day. And it will start being on every single video. And if you don't like it, turn it off. That doesn't make you, you make your own choices on that. But I suggest that you put God first, because I promise you, you put Him first, and He will bless you some way in your life. And I promise you, it's a great thing, and it'll be the best decision you ever made. Guys, thanks for watching. Thanks for subscribing. Ring the bell.